Hey, what's up? Here we are again, and it's this week, April 2nd's report in. And we'll talk a little bit about my successes this week and go from there. It's been a pretty tough week this week, work-wise and my normal life and all these things I got going on. Making some progress, but it's just so slow everywhere. But we're not giving up. We're going forward, and I still have some faith and believe that we can do this thing together. Well, let's see. What are we gonna? Might as well just switch over and get to it. Do the report first and go from there. Hey, by the way, I can use all the help you can give me. So if you could like it or follow this channel, like this video, follow this video, whatever you can do, right? Because this is all about body transformation and trying to get healthy, and it's really not about anything else. So the more people I have cheering me on, the better. All right, so here we go. Let's go. All right, let's start with chronometer. My diet this week, for the most part, it's not been too bad. But here we have, on last Saturday, I actually ate a tiny bit of pan-fried potatoes that were inside of soup, which I shouldn't have ate, but I did. But my calories were so low, and this is dangerous, right, to get this low. But remember the day before that, I was maxed out. Now, chronometer, this is the power of chronometer, is that you can look at all where your fat comes from and where all your stuff comes from. Like I said, here we got the omelet I had 13 grams of the fat, and so I'm trying to find ways to get rid of that fat and increase the protein. It's a pretty hard thing. Now, you hear all these people able to control their diet so well. It's very difficult to lower your fat content in your food and still have high protein. I haven't found a way to really do it successfully yet without supplements. Usually, a shake mix that has zero fat and zero carbs and all protein, or I used to use the isolate whey gel, which was awesome, right? Because it gives you 15-20 grams of pure protein and nothing else, and that would boost those numbers. But Walmart doesn't sell it anymore. It's hard to find. I went online, you can't find that stuff anymore. So I'm not sure what to do about that. But here we can see, this is last Saturday. We got 944 calories total. My deficit was 1,700. I guess that's probably too much. They say that 1.5 of your body mass is what I'm supposed to use, 1.5. So basically I'm 260, so that's 26, and half that is 13, so that's 39, 40. The professionals say that this should be minus 40. All right, I should eat enough to where this deficit is only minus 40. I don't see how that will work, honestly. If you can see how that will work, let me know, because I don't think that'll work. I haven't tried it, because I'm worried, because usually when I go above 1,700 calories, my body gains weight, right? I just start amassing fat and stuff above 1,700 calories. So, I don't know. That's professionals and I are at odds with that. Here's Sunday at 1,200, this is a good day, right? But the fat content's still pretty high. It's at 80%. The protein was good this day. I ate a lot of beef, I think, or something. Would I have turkey? No, I had a low-cal bread. That's where some of these carbs came from right here. And eggs, cheese. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm trying to hide that from you, but see, it's only a quarter of a dollar. All right, let's go to Monday. 1,500 calories that day, maxed out on fat. What did I eat? The balsamic vinaigrette was actually 23% of that. Now, if that's olive oil, that's going to be pretty healthy fats. So, you know, I wish that this thing would separate out the kind of fat right there. I mean, it does down here, right? If we look at the fats down here, it says that I got 119 omega-3s, 109 omega-6s. You know, the omega-6s I think is not really good too much. But the saturated were 17%. Trans fats aren't good either. So 17 grams of saturated fats, and, you know, that's not good. Anyway, let's go on to Tuesday. Tuesday, 1,100 calories. My deficit was negative 3,000 calories. Why? Well, it's because I walked a ton that day, and when we get there, and I ran and I worked out, and all that stuff. So I've done pretty good on the fats here. It's not maxed out. You got American Kitchen salad dressing. The only thing the school has is ranch dressing, and it comes in these little packets, and about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons per packet. So I'm sort of estimating there. It's not labeled. So I don't know. Protein's up pretty decent. Chicken breast is what I got mostly then from that. And then the Optavia bar, slim fast drink, and then some kidney beans. Carbs are down. This is pretty good right here. This is what I want to see. If this was just down here somewhere, it would be really good. You know, so. And we look down here. This is pretty good. So that's the macros. This is called macros. We're looking at the macros here. And if we want to look at the micros, that's down here. Now this is something that Myfitnesspal doesn't offer really too much. And it does kind of, but it isn't as thorough as this. Here we can see all my micros, right? Look at, and that is awesome right here. Wow. Look at the proteins right here. This is good. Very good. So we can track all the micros, the macros, and the calories, and we can see the deficit, 3,100. Let's keep going. 1,249 calories and another deficit of 2,700 here. This is looking very good here. I was able to get the fat down a little bit. The chicken breast is actually where most of that fat came from. And we got protein, and the protein also the best part of the chicken breast. I don't know. What do? You gotta eat the chicken and get for the protein. You end up with the fat too. You know, not all fats are evil, obviously, but you know, here we got all the proteins are again maxed. Not these ones here. Arginine and alanine are not maxed, but no omega-3s, no omega-6s. I have a supplement that I'm going to start putting in, flaxseed and chia seed mix. Going back to my old health ways that I've learned before, sort of mixing it in with Octavia a little bit, Optavia a little bit. So there we are with that day. Let's go on to, what are we on, Thursday? So Thursday here, we're at 1,200 calories, and I was very diligent about tracking everything. A deficit of 2,902, and I drank some Slim Fast here, and ate a little bit of oatmeal for the morning. And I think this is one of the days that I actually put the flaxseed in. We can tell probably by the omega-3s that are here. And there you go. Oh, no, that was from salmon. I had salmon that day. Look at how healthy salmon is for you. Look at this. All these omega-3s and no omega-6s. Wow, that is awesome. And here we go. Here's the highlighted nutrients, the micros. Here's the macros. All right, so let's go to Friday. Yesterday I kind of overate a little bit. I'm at 1,700, and what did I do? I had some pack of jerky, right? I figured it was lean enough, and the trouble was is that once I ate one, I didn't stop till the package was gone, of course. And I know that I also ate some sun chips, a bunch of them. They should be here somewhere. Let me see. It's not listing them. Wow, I know I put them in here. Organics, coffee, almond milk, Quaker. Must be down milk. Coffee. Beef jerky, here they are, Sun Chips. 406 calories. Look at this. This is terrible. See, this is what happens when you just let go, right? When you just say heck with it. Things are going crazy. I just said heck with it on Friday, and I just grabbed 2 snacks. Right? I grabbed good enough to keep the fat pretty moderate, but the protein levels are way down, and so that is not good right here. But on the flip side, I didn't work out, so on this day, so that's okay. My body really didn't need the extra protein to keep the muscles because I didn't work out. Now, what is the object of eating all the protein to keep the balanced diet and keep all that stuff? It's that while I'm in such a deficit that my body doesn't consume my muscles for its food. I want it to only consume fat. But, I'm an amateur at all this. I'm trying to learn. All right, so today we just started the day. This is how I start every day. I took all my measurements. This is exciting to me right here, 58, and we'll get to that in a second. So let's move on to the Beachbody things that we got. Here we are, we're celebrating a little bit today. We're down 11 pounds, 10.8, 11 pounds in a month, which isn't great. It isn't great, right? I mean, it's almost 3 pounds a week, which is sort of the minimum I should be losing. But it's because I'm skipping a lot of days at the gym. I just started doing the gym again, and in a couple days but with that big of a deficit, I would imagine that it would be more, so I don't know. Let's look at some other things. My chest went up a little bit. I think that's because the muscles are growing back. That's a good thing too. So my arms, they also went up a little bit. My biceps, that's pretty good. And working out does wonders. Waist. Uh-oh, what happened here? Well, that's not good. I went back up an inch. 53. I guess I don't know why this is. Oh, I see. That's right there. You can't see it. So no change in the waist. No change. Down in the hips, which isn't that good really, but thigh muscle total measurements. Let's look at the total measurements, and we're still going down. All right, so the total measurements still have stuff going down. Fitbit activity. So Sunday, March 26th is my day of rest pretty much. So that's what we got, 3,200 steps. Okay, and we want to look at some stuff here. Really what we want to see mostly on these are where is it? Base metal. Oh, here it is, right on top. On that day, my resting pulse rate was 63. Now this is important because one of the main reasons I'm doing all this is to control my blood pressure. My resting heart rate is an indicator where my blood pressure is. So on Saturday that was that. Last Saturday, Sunday, we walked a little bit more because whatever. Down to 62 though. You see that? Monday, I took the day off on Monday, and I done nothing. I read because I'm trying to get my tests done. I had to read a book, and I'm almost there to where I can take my 3rd CSAT test, and that's just another thing. So this day was actually a day in bed. Here we go. The next day, however, I hit it hard to try to make up for the day in bed. 2,594 steps. So that's work and 4 miles at the gym. And so here we can see the steps right here at the gym and the steps at work. And my resting pulse rate is continuing to drop. I've done circuit training here for 45 minutes. which this really doesn't estimate what Circut Training does to you, because it burns a lot more calories than that. Wednesday, here we go, 22,000 steps again, so that's basically 10 miles. And then we got, it's all walk, it looks like. I don't see anything other than treadmill right here. You can tell the treadmill early in the morning, 4:30. I was finally able to get up at 4 o'clock. I haven't been able to do it again. 1,700 on Thursday, or 17,000 on Thursday. No treadmill. Right, it was just all, I don't think this is accurate. I think that my step counter actually counted some time that I was mowing the lawn on the riding lawnmower. So this is probably actually should be about 14,000. So, but we're at 61 here. And then Friday, 12,000, typical day. That was all at work. I was going to come home and work out, but then I had somebody waiting for me when I got home. And then today we're going to bury a friend. So it's going to be a tough day, and I don't know what's on the schedule for my life right now. It's kind of, here's a change. I started doing some push-ups and some sit-ups and some plank, and I'll be doing that. Now we got 61, and then today, woohoo, look at that, down to 59. Now a typical person is low 50s, high 40s, that's exercises, resting pulse rate. So I'm getting down. I'm in the 50s now, and that is awesome. That's the first time I think that I've been in the 50s from a resting pulse rate since I started working out again. And that's a blessing, and that's today, right? I guess, so we went over all the things, all the steps and all this, everything that I'm doing. So what am I doing? Now, I was talking to a trainer online, and he's telling me that I'm doing it wrong, that I should go ahead and just start working my mass, my lifting, doing my lifting more than I'm doing the aerobics. Because the body type I'm after isn't the body of a runner, it's the body of a, similar. Let's look at some stuff here. Let's look at this guy here, Gert Lau, I think his name is. Look at his transformation right here. See, isn't that amazing? Look at that transformation, right? I like this guy because he's older, and he shows that how you do it. See, here's his transformation here again, over 50, and he says the same thing, that if you're an older guy, you shouldn't really do a lot of cardio and aerobic training. You should be working mostly on weights. And let's go through what I follow on YouTube really quick. Dr. Mike, he's pretty good. He keeps a really fit body, right? And he's also had a major transformation. See, he used HIIT and some other things. He's a younger man though. Athlete X, I've had some people that they didn't like this channel, but I find it's pretty informative for the most part, right? It gives you some good workouts, traps, biceps, everything. My channel, this is another guy, Total Transformation. Now look at him. He lost 130 pounds, right? And he walks you through it, how he done it. He's a young man also. Alex Calt's motivation, right? I'm always looking for somebody to motivate me because it's hard to be motivated. I like this guy, Apu. He has a lot of good information. He's also very young, but he's awesome. Thomas DeLauer, if you're a keto fan, Thomas DeLauer is your man. Keto didn't work for me, but this guy has it all put together, and he's doing it right, and he knows how to do keto. If you're thinking about keto, be careful, because it works for some people, it doesn't work for others. In my case, I was on keto, caused all my tendons to get rubbery. I couldn't even do a push-up without my bones popping out. It was just terrible. It took 6 months to get well afterwards. Oh. But I see for a lot of people it works out. Lex Fitness, this guy has pretty much what I'm shooting for right here. right? And he talks about a lot of things. Low carb love. If you're looking for some good recipes for low carb and keto recipes, there they are. Refractor. This guy is a guy I've been following. He's like me. He's only got 34 subscribers. He's trying to work through it, so I try to support him. High Carb Hannah ruled me. This is pretty good. It's a keto plan though. Eileen. Let's see if I follow anybody else here. This guy here. I can't even pronounce him. But there's some good stuff here. Also, if you're on Facebook, I follow Best Workout Motivation. Now, these guys are just heavy lifters only, right? They're just massive. I mean, I would never want to be like that, but I'm always, like I said, looking for some good motivation. I think one of the reasons I'm staying with this thing is that I have people I have to answer to once in a while. All right, so that's what's up with my workout plan. My resting pulse rate is down. Oh, I didn't show you that my body fat is also down. We'd started at what, 40.2 or something like that, and it's down to 39.6. So that's good. It's dropping, and which still over a third of me is fat, but but my resting heart rate is down to, so that means my blood pressure is down. I still am taking these things, however, it's all natural blood pressure support. They're about $40 a pop. And I'm taking curcumin for my joints, and then I'm taking Octavia, which is my favorite multivitamin, which is Beachbody. I'm probably going to start going back on this quadriline because the amount of energy, I find that if I'm not feeling like it, if I down a Red Bull or take a quadriline or something, I at least get enough energy to where I'm feeling like doing it. So that's a plus. What's happening in my life? Well, let me tell you that, I got on a music channel on here also, and we've been trying to get one song done. I was trying to get the video for it done. I guess I'm just going to have to put it out without a video. I've been holding it for 2 years. So that's what's going on in my music career. It's just stalled, just like your metabolism does. It's just stalled. And then my regular work career, I would, work at a school, and I'm doing the CSET, and I'm hopefully will be transitioning from a substitute teacher into a something else next year. Start working as an intern, I think, or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's going. It's not the greatest at work right now, but it's pretty good. At home, I don't know. There might be I don't know what's going on here. I know that what's supposed to be going on, but it's very stressful. So I'll let you know in the future. Thanks for joining in. Like I said, like the video, follow us, do whatever, put a comment, show some love and support, and help me through this. I'm going to work on it. I'm trying to stick to it, and all the thumbs up I can get, I appreciate it. See you later.